What is up, you guys? Welcome to DBFT. It's your boy, Man. Something new for the haters to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Um, we're 8-4. It's a good day. It's a good day. 27-17. You know what I'm saying? I just got back from La Pitada. I don't know if for those of y'all that are new. I had mentioned something called La Pitada, which means car honking, which happens in a road here in my town. Um, I was over there. It's 12:30 a.m. right now. It's 12:30 midnight. Um, I took a little long to do this just because I went over there to make this episode. Just because I went to that street and I was recording some footage. I don't know if I'm gonna input it in this video or not, but you know what I'm saying? I'll get to it eventually and post it up on here for y'all to see. That's the purpose of me going there because I had said that I wasn't gonna go there until we won the Super Bowl. I didn't want to just celebrate any regular season win, which that happens every regular season win. You know what I'm saying? Um, every single regular season win. Can you imagine that? You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes down in my town. So um, but I had said that I wasn't gonna go until we won the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a pride thing. I don't want to cheer for any regular season win. But it is really fun. I'll post the clips eventually, either in this episode or I'll just post it individually. I post it as clips. I do video editing, so I am familiar with how to, you know, place clips together and whatnot. Um, myself, so I don't have to get no one to do that for me. So that'll be fun when I get that done. Okay, and without further ado, you know what I'm saying. Y'all know how it goes. I get summarize the game first. Then I get into the key plays. Give out my game balls when we win. You know what I'm saying. That's only during the wins. Uh, you know what I'm saying. And then I go through our next opponent and the game stats, the game stats and the player stats. So stay tuned for that if you are new to the channel. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna break everything down. I got a full page of notes for the first half, full page of notes for the second half. So just stay tuned and let's go. Let's have fun. Well, first of all, uh, I missed the first drive of the game because I had to rush from work and my manager took long. Um, it's yeah, it's a hassle. So I had to wait for him, and I rushed home. I missed our first drive. We were punting the ball already when I got home, so I did miss the first drive. That's it though. The rest, I was glued to my seat, just like every other game. You know what I'm saying? Ready to take notes too, just as has been the case so far this year. I've been taking notes every game for my channel for you guys. So I hope you appreciate this. Okay. It kind of interrupts your enjoying the game. You know what I'm saying? But it makes it fun because I break it down and I could just go back and watch this anytime I want. And it's fun, just to remember. Even next year, the year after, whatever. Just to show, myself how well I break down games and getting better at it too. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not used to talking on a platform on any sort of platform, even though my platform is small right now. But enough talking, let's get into the game. What I thought overall about the game is like, you know it's the Saints. They are now what, 4-6, I believe. I don't really care about their record, to tell you the truth. But they are a bad football team, especially at the moment. Jameis Winston was their big home run hitter. Uh, Throwing them deep balls as he would do. He was doing at the first game of the season when he went off, and he was doing good. He is still Jameis. That crab leg, Jameis. But yeah, that's a big part, of them not doing so good. Because Jameis, at least he can throw, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hill, what did Hill have? 264 yards. Um, 4 picks. By the way, guys, we had 4 takeaways this game. 4 takeaways, yes, sir, for the good guys. And we hadn't had a game like that in a minute. We completely, I wouldn't say completely, but we did dominate on defense. We did do that, and so you know what I'm saying. That was big because our offense was lackluster at best. The offense scored now that I remember, we had 27 points. That sounds good. That looks good and everything, right? But 20 of those points was the offense. 7 of those was the defense. You know what I'm saying? 20 points for the offense total. That would have been a game decided by a field goal if we didn't have our defensive savant Atkins. You know what I'm saying? Why do I keep calling him Atkins, bro? Watkins. If we didn't have our defensive savant, Watkins. I guess because Watkins. Yeah, you gotta add the W in there. But anyways, man, it was the defense. You know what I'm saying? The defense won this game, and that is pretty rare for us to say. I think it's only the second time this year that we can actually say that. You know what I'm saying? But we pulled it off. And I'm happy. 8-4. Like sloppy game without our head coach, I might add, and how many, like a dozen other coaches. You know what I'm saying? We were missing like a shitload of staff. These guys, like I don't know what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? They just need to be more careful. But how about KZ on that tape? Name dropping. You know what I'm saying? Name dropping. Said he was with his buddies, his star teammates. Maybe he was just trying to get out of a ticket. I don't know. I haven't looked into it honestly. I just blew past it, but I mean, like that was interesting to see the headline. The headline alone was interesting enough. But yeah, I haven't really looked into it as far as that goes. But who cares? You know what I'm saying? It's dangerous to drink and drive. I'm not promoting drinking and driving. I'm not saying it's okay. I'm not giving him a pass. But bro, he wasn't. I don't know what he was doing. But he said he had 3 shots or whatever. It could have been more than that. I don't know. I don't know how the test went. Pretty sure it was legit because I think he would be locked up right now. I don't know. However that goes, bro, I'm not a law professional or anything by no means. So, yeah, man. Our defense won that game, that is for sure. I was not happy with our offense at all. We're better than that. But a win is a win is a win. And we won this game. Whether it's by our defense or it's by our offense. Our offense has won games too when the defense wasn't doing so hot. You know what I'm saying? So we're a team. When we can get the defense playing like this and we can get our offense playing like it should, it turns out to be 43-3. You know what I'm saying? Like, but this game, thankfully, our defense did the job, and I'm proud of them. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me. I mentioned 4 takeaways. They were all picks. You know what I'm saying? Watkins got in the fun with competing with the corners for and as well as the secondary as well, the whole secondary, because Curse and KZ both had a pick as well, and they're the safeties. But they're all just defensive backs, and then comes Watkins trying to compete with them. You know what I'm saying? Hats off to him. Hats. I'm not gonna take my hat off, but hats off to him. I got the business in the back to take care of here. I'm not gonna do all that. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into the key plays of the game. All right. I didn't catch the beginning of the game, as I said, but we did go 3 and out to start the game off. So right away, you must have known, if you're watching the game, this ain't gonna be so good for the offense. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 and out, bro. We go to defense. Second down, Micah almost gets sacked. Almost gets a sack, obviously. Micah almost gets a sack. That would have been his 10th. We know what happens later on in the game, but Micah almost gets a sack. Oh, that's almost gets sacked. Yeah, Micah almost gets sacked. That's how I wrote it down. That's why I read it that way. I didn't even notice that. But Micah almost had a sack, and then so he got the pressure. It turned out. Oh, and then they went into third. No, that was on that drive. It wasn't there. Anyways, Maher misses a field goal. That is why we didn't sign you. I know we're looking into maybe signing him again for this week, I believe it was, or might have been last week or a couple weeks ago, whatever it was. But I know we're looking into signing him again. Good thing we didn't get him, because he will make 60-yarders in his sleep, but he will miss. I mean, that was a 56 yarder, whatever that he missed. So I guess whatever, but he's not consistent. That's the thing, bro. He's not consistent, so I don't want him as a kicker in my team, bro. I'm good without Maher. I'd rather go out and get freaking destroying. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I'm a fan of destroying, by the way. So if y'all don't know him, man, like, y'all should check him out, destroying. He goes hard. He's a former kicker or whatever. For college, and then he quit that because they didn't let him, YouTube and play college football. So he just quit that, became a YouTuber, and is like one of the biggest YouTubers, especially in sports. That you can say is a YouTuber. But yeah, I'm a fan of his. So I wouldn't mind going to get him. You know what I'm saying? Instead of Maher. Like, pretty sure destroying could do better than this. You know what I'm saying? Than this motherfucker, bro. Anyways, I digress. I don't want Maher. He missed a kick. Great. I put LOL. That felt good. For us not getting him, and for all the kicks that he's missed with us, finally we get something in return. Some good karma from him. As opposed to his bad karma that he used to give us. Offense. We go for it on 4th and 1. If you guys are familiar with the show, with my podcast, with my informative thoughts, you would know that I'm not too fond of going for it on 4th down. This game, by the way, was without Mike McCarthy, which I mentioned already, but and we're still going for it on 4th down. So who is responsible for this? Like, I unless it's been Mike McCarthy, and then I'm pretty sure it's Mike McCarthy. The head coach has the last say as it goes. But maybe they're just trying to keep them true to what Mike McCarthy believes in. And then they just went for it on 4th down because they feel like, in the spirit of Mike McCarthy, let's do this. But don't do that. Don't do that, Dan Quinn. Go on your own, bro. Make your own decisions. Be your own coach, okay? By the way, you did a really good job, man. Dan Quinn, may I say, he had the juice this game, bro. Dan Quinn had the juice. All right, bro. Like, he was going off. He had our defense right. He had our guys ready to play, not on offense. But our defensive guys were ready, fired up that their coach, you know what I'm saying, was running the show. You know what I'm saying? So I think that had a lot to do with it. Besides maybe the Saints being just a little bit bad with Taysom Hill. Taysom Hill is not an NFL quarterback. You know, he's just not, bro. Hold up. Who knows how he would have done if he had a good finger? Okay, his middle finger was messed up, and that's how he grips the ball. But from what I saw with him, with his finger busted, he just didn't look like a NFL quarterback, bro. He just didn't. I mean, there's no way I would want this guy as my quarterback playing like that. But he did have a hurt finger. All right. I guess he gets a pass. I take that back about him so strongly, him not being an NFL quarterback. But the way he played tonight, he didn't look like an NFL quarterback. But he had his finger busted. All right. I'll cut him some slack. But, man, good thing we were playing him and not maybe the other quarterback that maybe would have added a little spark and made it harder for our offense to come out with this win. And let's just remember, we had 4 picks because of this guy. You know, we had 4 takeaways because of Taysom Hill. So if he wasn't in the game and it was the other quarterback, would he have thrown those picks? Would he have kept us in the game? You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that has to do with, once again, guys, I am a savant. I am a prophet. All right? Going for it on 4th down early, bro. Don't do that. You passed up a 52-yard field goal to go for it on 4th down in the first quarter, bro. You don't do that. All right? That messes up the whole rhythm. You saw how the offense was. It was just sloppy. And that's just the momentum that you give to the other team's defense, you know? So for the most part, they did a very good job stopping our explosive offense. Okay? Let's just put it that way. Look at it that way for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When you put it that way, a lot of that, I'm telling you, had to do with that 4th and 1 that they stopped us in early in the game. I'm telling you guys, going for it on 4th down is a bad idea. And I say that every video, and every video it happens true. That was our 18th time going for it on 4th down this year. We're one of the worst percentages on 4th down conversions in the league. We're below 20. Below 20. We're about, I think they had said 27th in the league. I'm pretty sure we're like 28th now. So why are you going for it still? You know what I'm saying? Stop going for it on 4th down. We're not good at it. We're just not good. What's the point of it? It doesn't do anything, bro. It doesn't do anything, bro. It doesn't. Just kick that 52-yard field goal. The next time that we had the ball and we were in that situation, we kicked a 55-yard field goal and made it. This was 3 yards less. You know what I'm saying? Someone listen to me, bro. Someone listen to me. I'm just saying, man. It only makes sense. Just go get the points, especially at the beginning of the game. If you're in the 4th quarter, if you're in the 3rd quarter, and maybe you sense a little change in momentum, if you get this 4th down deep in the game, and situations are different, that you're up by a couple touchdowns, or it just depends on the situation, then you go for it. But not to open the game. I'm not a fan of that at all, bro, because that sets the tone for the whole game. And it did in this game. Once again. All right? So don't go for it on 4th down. I would appreciate if we didn't go for it on 4th down again in the first half, period, bro. Period. All right? Period. Now, let's get past that fourth down shit. All right? Um oh, let me break down. CD did run a bad route on that play. So it wasn't so bad that we went for it on fourth down and period. That's it. CD did mess up on that play. He would have been open if he would have turned to the inside instead of the outside. I don't know what he was thinking because like the play was to the inside. Dak threw to the inside, and CD turned this way. Like why? I don't understand what CD was thinking on that play, but it's not so much his fault. Like I said, we shouldn't go for it on fourth down. We had a very good play drawn up if CD would have just been, but that's why. If CD would have been on his P's and Q's, if Dak would have maybe followed him and thrown to the outside, if, you know what I'm saying? That's why it ain't worth it. Too many ifs when it comes to fourth down conversions, bro, and to open the game. Too many ifs. So don't go if he doesn't get stopped on that quarterback sneak, we convert that 4th and inches in the first quarter. If he doesn't fumble the ball, this and that, bro. Like, let's just not go for it on fourth down. Period, bro. Let's just not do it. All right? I'm not a fan of that at all, bro. That's so dumb. If we don't get stopped on that fourth down, mark my words, this game might be a blowout. And it pretty much, it felt like a blowout. It's because our defense played so good. But, and Taysom Hill threw so many turnovers, but it wasn't a blowout. We won by 2 scores. We won by 10 points, guys. 27 at that. 27. We didn't even score 30 points. It should have been a 35-plus point game if we were on our shit, which we weren't. It should have been a 40-plus point game, to be honest. I mean, come on now. If our offense was going. But that sets the tone. 4th and 1, that sets the tone, bro. Even though we had big plays, after that, on offense, it sets the tone. Trust me, okay? I don't know. These are NFL coaches and they're making stupid decisions. Over and over, by the way. Like, they don't learn. Make me head coach, bro. Just make me head coach. I don't know about play calls. Like, I'm not a pro when it comes to offense, defense, play calls. But I can really make decisions on the field and not let any of the fans down. Trust me. Even challenges, you know what I'm saying? Like, some coaches are so dumb when it comes to challenges. Mike McCarthy is one. He's won like 1 challenge all season. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's something wrong with there's something wrong with Mike McCarthy, bro. He's not all. He's just But he can put a coaching staff together. I'll tell you that much. Okay? He can put a coaching staff together. That's for sure. That's for damn sure. But he's the rotten egg in all of the in the whole coaching staff. I don't want to see him at head coach any much longer, to be honest. He got our coaching staff right. He can now leave, and we can replace him with either Kellen Moore or Dan Quinn. And I don't want to lose Kellen Moore or Dan Quinn. I want to keep them both. All right? That's who matters. Okay? Mike McCarthy don't matter for shit. I'm telling you right now, guys. He don't. But he did put these guys together, so out of respect, I understand how they're. You stay. But come on. Yeah. Defense. Dorrance Armstrong brings pressure and gets hit on. Oh, yeah, that's what injured Taysom Hill on that pressure by Dorrance Armstrong. That was nice. Good pressure. Dorrance once again being interruptive because he's had a couple sacks here and there this season and big ones too, like on third down, I believe, last week and stuff like that. So he's done his part. He's doing his thing. Especially now that he has a little less pressure on him to rush every down, or like 70% of the downs now, because we got our guy D Law back. You know what I'm saying? We got our guy D Law back. Now we have D Law and Micah. Man, bro, we had so much pressure today, especially when they were in the game together. Oh, that's a big part of why we did so good today. Let me just say that. Okay, let me just tell you that. It's a big part of why we were really good today on defense. As far as pressures, our coverage was good, but it could have been better. But Taysom Hill threw 4 picks. I mean, like, come on, that's just on him, bro. That's just on him. Those picks were on the one of the passes. But I mean, like, he's throwing into coverage. So like the one that Curse caught on the sidelines, he's throwing into coverage in the first place. So it gives you very little room for error. If you throw it a little bit off, it might happen as it did, and the wide receiver might just tip the ball because it's too high for him. Next thing you know, Curse is picking it. And by the way, if Curse didn't pick that, Diggs was right behind him, even though he was pretty much out of bounds already. But, he was still in the vicinity of making a play. You know what I'm saying? Diggs was just all over the field today, bro. Like, he was just all over the field, bro. So another good game by Diggs. Parsons, you can't say enough about Parsons. Parsons was also all over the backfield. And then I looked up in one point, there was an incomplete pass, a couple of incomplete passes, by the way. And the ball was thrown towards Micah Parsons' direction. So he was like covering and rushing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he was playing a little linebacker today too. Which is of course his drafted position. But he did play end in high school. So when he goes into the dirt, or when he rushes the quarterback, he's familiar with that because of high school. So, man. But, in college, I'll have they had Parsons all over the field, even playing corner at times. You know what I'm saying? So that's, if we put him at corner. And by the way, shout out to Diggs. Speaking of corners, being all over and stuff, like, Diggs had his first punt return. I mean, I felt a little more energy than what he gave. He just got stopped for like 5 yards, but it felt good watching him return a punt. I would like it if we did that every now and then. Every now and then. I don't want to see it a lot, but every now and then, just because he could get injured and he's injury prone. That much we know. He gets nicked up a lot. You know what I'm saying? So so now let's just go into Dorrance Armstrong gets that pressure. Our offense, Coop with 41-yard catch. This was a very, very nice drive, guys. This drive was very, very, very nice. Coop with the 41-yard catch. You remember that catch? Yeah, you do. Over the middle, right? He catches it, goes for 41. Then next play, 33-yard completion to CD Lamb. And y'all, he took that man's ankles, bro. Who was it? Was it Jenkins? What the fuck was the guy's name? I didn't write down. I thought I wrote down his name. That defensive back, I think it was Jenkins. Man, bro, he took his ankles, bro. There's no other way to say it. That was sweet. So we got the 41-yard catch by Coop, 33-yard to CD Lamb, which should have been a touchdown if he just had a little more, a little more strength. He would have carried that guy to the end zone. Pushed him into it or something. But CD Lamb is a man, and he's strong, right? But if he just had a little more, you know what I'm saying? Man, that was nice. But then, but then, all three of our stars on consecutive plays, all three of our wide receiving corps in a row, bro. In a row. In a row, bro. You got Michael Gallup with the beautiful toe tap swag, bro. How beautiful was that? How beautiful was that, bro? Oh my God, that drive, man. And so that was only our seventh point, I guess you could say, or sixth point. You know what I'm saying? Our first touchdown of the game, with 50 seconds left in the first quarter. You know, uh, got started a little slow there, but we did punch in a touchdown in the first quarter. That was a sweet drive, bro. And man, you can't, like, those type of drives are just beautiful. You wonder where that goes the whole rest of the game. It's that easy, guys. It's that easy. But Dak just goes in his lows sometimes. Maybe Kellen Moore, he's been a little sloppy as of late, bro. I'm not gonna lie, the smoothness of our offense ain't going so well. Um, I don't know if it's Zeke clogging up, the offensive rhythm because his lackluster runs. I don't know what it is, man. Um, Zeke was hobbled this game because of his knee, which we knew about going into this game. Um, you know, so, but that just adds to he hasn't been doing good already this season as opposed to maybe his first couple games. He looked refreshed this season, but not anymore. He doesn't look that way no more. So yeah, man, like, mm, 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 um, we just weren't able to get a rhythm. We weren't able to get a rhythm. I said that very sloppy. So I don't know if it's Kellen Moore or just maybe I would blame it on Zeke, maybe, because when we hand him the ball, we're just getting stuffed. But then we put Pollard in the game, and he just seems to squirm his way for some more yards than it's gonna be on that long run that he had. We'll go through it right now, but there was nothing there. But Pollard just has that vision and sudden quickness to hit the holes, bro. And all of a sudden, bam, he just hits it, bro. And then he's off to the races. Like, he can do that any play. That's what's good about him. But, he doesn't have the body to withstand Zeke's load. You know what I'm saying? That sounded wrong. Uh he doesn't have that body, bro. He's not that body. So he can't handle that pound. Okay. Uh I'm just making dirty jokes. But anyway, he can't handle the pounding, okay? That Zeke can. You know what I'm saying? So it's just tough. Maybe you want, I don't know, to get another third running back that can do kind of what Zeke does, so that we can save Zeke more for just to keep him fresh. Whenever we do need him to just, I don't know, man. I don't even know what to do with Zeke anymore. He just needs to snap out of it. I don't know. I don't know if it's his body. It doesn't feel good going into the game. He's tight. He's getting worn down by so many runs already in his career. I don't know what it is, but he needs to fix it, or we need to get someone that does kind of what he does, and use him instead. Okay, someone that's not gonna get stuffed and stuffed and stuffed, because we know it's not our offensive line. Okay, it's not our offensive line getting stuffed. It's the running back that's in there. You know what I'm saying? So that's my opinion on that. If you don't agree, type it into the comments. So we are now half an hour in. It is now 1 a.m. here where I am at in my area. So, yeah, let's keep going. Let's keep moving forward. We are at, yeah, we were very, okay. Now, so we go into defense. Second quarter, 12:54 left in the second quarter. Humphrey, number 84, was wide open for a touchdown for the Saints. That was a pick play. And the wide receiver ran an out to the flat, I think it was. Excuse me. And Jordan Lewis got picked on that play, and the guy was wide open, I believe, is what happened. This is going off the top of my head, so if I'm wrong, correct me, guys. But I think I remember that's what happened. And then, mind you, this is after our touchdown drive, so they answered back. So that's how you know it would have been a tough game if they had any sort of quarterback in the backfield instead of an injured one. You know what I'm saying? Which, by the way, Taysom Hill also ran for 101 yards today. Hats off to him, man. He's a tough guy, but, his throws though, in this game, at least. But, yeah, so that was like a pick play. They picked Lewis, and 84 got free, and he was wide open. I believe is what happened on that play. If I'm wrong, you know how that goes. Okay, anyway, so 7-7 with 12:54 in the second quarter. We go into offense. We get a 55-yard field goal. I wrote down what would the 52-yard field goal have been if we would have kicked that earlier in the game? You know what I'm saying? So yeah. So now it's 10-7. And when I wrote down dumbass as well. What would the 52-yard field goal have been? Dumbass, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just mad at going for it on fourth down in the first quarter, bro. I don't like that. I just don't like it. And I also wrote down when we did fail the 4th and 1 at the beginning, I wrote down, if we lose, it's because of this. Because I could already picture a sloppy game, bro. See what I'm saying? I could already picture it, and that's what happened. So, yeah. Once again, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah. Okay, anyways. 55-yard field goal, good, in the books. With 9 minutes left in the second quarter, 10-7. We lead. Our lead. We go to defense. Diggs almost has his 9th INT of the season after Micah's pressure. So Micah got a pressure. Then Diggs almost got the interception, but I believe that was the one that was thrown behind Diggs. I think was that the one? I think it was the one. It was thrown behind him. He could have made a miraculous catch, thrown behind him, his momentum going this way. You know what I'm saying? That would have been awesome, bro. But it's rare that Diggs drops one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He kind of dropped that one, a little bit. It's not his fault though. I don't blame him. It was a hard catch. Even a receiver could have probably not made that shit. You know what I'm saying? So now that's a punt. We get stopped on offense. We go back on defense. Micah gets pressure again. Diggs almost gets his 9th again. so another a little what do you call it? Damn it. A little deja vu right there on those 2 possessions in a row. But Curse gets a hell of a pick on that drive. That was that drive. 16th INT for the season for us. All right. And that's the second most in the league. We got our 17th as well. That's or 17th, 18th, 19th. Yeah, so we got our 16th, 17th, 18th, 19th. So that might lead the league. I don't know what leads the league, but we were tied for second most at that point in the game. So I don't know. I don't know what leads the league right now, but maybe we're in the lead for most interceptions now after this game. And Curse gets the hell of a pick on the sideline. That was an amazing. I didn't even know he could catch like that. You know what I'm saying? Giving Diggs a run for his money on a best interception catch. You know what I'm saying? That was an awesome catch. So that was a hell of a catch. We get the ball back. Offense, Gallup makes a hell of a catch for the toe tap swag again on the sideline, bro. Gallup is underrated. I've said it so many times that Gallup is underrated. Y'all don't believe me. Y'all are trying to get rid of Gallup. Y'all are trying to trade Gallup. Don't do it, bro. Don't do it. We want Gallup on this team. Trust me, guys. We want Gallup on this team. We want Gallup on this team. I don't care. Get rid of Coop. Get rid of Coop first. Worry about Gallup first. Okay? Homegrown is where it's at. Okay? Homegrown. Okay? And by the way, Lamb is picking up everything Coop is teaching him. All right? So it would make more sense for me, also because Coop is a little older, to get rid of Coop and keep Gallup. Okay? Homegrown, baby. Homegrown. We drafted Gallup. Let's have some pride there. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, but Coop is an amazing receiver. We all know that. I'm just saying, Gallup, Coop can't do what Gallup does, even though Gallup can't do what Coop does. I said that earlier in the season in the video as well. But Gallup can just moss people, bro. He just stays doing that. He did it on the touchdown. He stays mossing people, bro. Coop doesn't really have that, even though he did have that nice game-winning touchdown. The Cooper Rush throw. Yeah, that was a hell of a catch. Which, by the way, CD Lamb wanted to go in there and get that catch. But he didn't. But yeah, man, like Gallup is so underrated. He's got that toe tap swag mastered, bro. And so now, third down strike from Dak to Ram, CD Ram. Oh yeah, that was the one over the middle, where Dak just put it right in the line, right on the money, and like the corner was right next to Lamb, and he just threw it in. Dak just lasered that ball in there, bro. Oh my god, that was beautiful. Hell of a strike. At that point, I wrote down, you could tell Dak was feeling it, but from there, he threw something to Schultz on the left side. Then he threw another one to I don't know who on the right side. And it wasn't flowing. Like we needed something else, man. Like where was the middle of the field in this case? Why were we throwing to the sides when I felt that he just felt something, you know, he was just on, like you saw him in the pocket the way he was standing, and I just felt he was on in a rhythm, like a crazy rhythm. You know, when you're I'm a 3-point shooter. I don't know who else is a shooter out there. But when you get that ball to hit and you're just like, oh, swish, right? You're just, damn, that felt good. Let me do that shit again. It goes in again easily. Then you're just like, man, just pass, give me the ball. You start hitting everything. That's the rhythm that I felt that Dak was going towards. But we just didn't like keep it. We didn't keep his rhythm going. You know what I'm saying? I just felt that he was on that mode. But hey, I don't know, man. I don't know what kind of calls Kellen was doing this game, but I don't know. I don't know, man. It just didn't look smooth. I would have just kept attacking the middle of the field and deep throws, bro. This game, I would have just kept on doing it. It felt that it was there. I just felt it, bro, especially with all our guys back. So, yeah, we go on. Crazy one-handed snag from Lamb. Out of bounds and touched in the end zone. But that was a hell of a catch. I wrote that one down. Because, I mean, that's a highlight. That, that's probably going to be a GIF, a GIF, whatever y'all call it. It's probably going to be a GIF, bro. You know that. It's that nice of a damn play, even though it was out of bounds. Okay. I'm just saying. But, then we get the 35-yard field goal after that because, we got stopped before the half, and it is now 13-7 at halftime. Very nice. Very nice. We go on into the second half. Defense. Troy Aikman. And by the way, writing down Aikman. I haven't done that since I was a kid. I remember when I was playing like I guess I think it was Madden, the game that I had for my 64 at that time. I used to write his name down and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a familiar name that I've written down before, but I haven't done that in so long, and it just looks so nice on the paper. I'm just like Aikman. I remember when I used to write that all the time as a kid. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a flashback right there. You know, that's how old I am. Okay, yeah. Even though I don't look it, right. I don't look it, but Aikman says terrible call on block on Curse. Yeah, that's when Curse got that. The refs blew that. I'll admit. When they called the block on the back against the Saints, you know what I'm saying? That he blocked Curse on the back. That he blocked Curse on the back. It wasn't a block on the back. No matter who says what, that was not a block on the back. That shouldn't have been a block on the back. That was a bullshit call. I agree with Troy Aikman on that situation. You know, we're Cowboys fans, but you still got to be fair, bro. That was not. But then again, it kind of evened out because on that interception that Dak threw, y'all saw that. That was a illegal hands to the face. They never miss that. Ever, never have they missed one of those when we do it. But it seems that when we're on the other end of the stick and it's getting done to us, they catch it 100% of the time. You know what I'm saying? Well, they don't. They miss it. They miss it more often than not, is what I meant to say in that situation. But you know what I mean. When we're doing the foul, when we're committing that stupid hands to the face on a key down, that was a third down. So that would be an instance where we're just gonna stop them and we're gonna try to get right back in the game, and we make a interception or a fumble. Oh, but it was an illegal hands to the face to the quarterback that we didn't see the flag thrown because the play went on, and all of a sudden there's a flag on the field. We're like, oh, what's that? Hands to the face, a bullshit call. You know what I'm saying? Like that type of shit is the stuff that they don't miss on us when it's third down, bro. Like we saw it last week with Brown. Even the ticky tack shit they were calling on us over and over again. Brown had like 5 or 6 pass interferences that game last week. You know what I'm saying? Just sloppy. But the point is that they count everything on us. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't miss anything on us, especially 4 or 5 of those were on third down. The pass interferences by Brown, the supposed pass interference. Only like 1 or 2 are real pass interferences. Or maybe 3, okay, maybe, but the last one to win the game was definitely not a pass interference. Definitely not on Brown last week. But yeah, you know, that was a bullshit call against the Saints in that situation. But once again, they didn't call it. The hands to the face on Dak on third down. That led to the interception. That clearly was the deterrent that led to the interception, was that illegal hands to the face. So you can't smack a quarterback in the face when he's throwing the ball, bro. It's going to lead to an interception 9 out of 10 times. Like, come on. The only reason it wouldn't lead to an interception was because, like, you know, no one even touched the ball, you know, or something. Like, it was just thrown to the ground or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But in the situation where it's in the air and he just got hit in the face while he was throwing it, that's going to be picked 9 out of 10 times, bro. Come on now. Like, that should have been a penalty, but they missed it on, you know, for us, I guess you could say. But, yeah, so, yeah, that was a bad call, and I agree with it. But, you know, also they owed us after last week. You know what I'm saying? So, offense, pass interference missed. I wrote that down. That was the one where it was a long throw down the right side of the field. And who was the pass interference? I think it was Coop that Dak was attempting to throw to. I think it was Coop. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was Coop on the right side of on the sideline, and the corner clearly cut his path short. If it wasn't hit for the corner impeding the wide receiver in that situation, which was Coop in the situation, Coop would have caught that and went off to the end zone. You know what I'm saying? That's a pass. That's the definition of a pass interference. Once again, they missed it when it's us. They were, if there was the same refs from last week, which I hope are fired, they would have called that. Well, you know, they weren't giving us calls that game either. So, I don't know. But that's a call. That's a pass interference 9 out of 10 times. You even saw the ref reach for the flag. And he just said, nah, I'm good. Why? I don't understand. They were throwing them left and right, play after play, after third down last week. So just because they had called a couple of flags on the Saints, they kind of held back on that one. And, oh, maybe I'll just cut them some slack on this one. You know, that should have been a pass interference, bro. That should have been a pass interference. That was a clear pass interference, bro. Clear as day. Pass interference on that one. That's what led to the... And he didn't even turn his head. He tried to, but all he did was this. The corner. He just... That's not turning your head, bro. I'm sorry. That's what happened to Brown last week. And he got called for it. Okay? So, yeah. Nah. That's a pass interference all day, every day. But 9 out of 10 times, that's a pass interference. Once again. 9.5 out of 10 times. That's a pass interference. Pass interference missed. Then what a 58-yard run by Pollard. And what a time for it. It was 13-10. He made it 20-10 with that run, bro. With 3:55 left in the third quarter. It didn't look like it had any... Once again, I'm saying, like, that's what Pollard does. It didn't look like he had anything on that play, but he just stayed patient. Like I said, then bam, he hits the hole. You know what I'm saying? Like, he stayed patient, waited for it to develop, sidestepping and shit, you know, kind of flowing to the side, carrying the play on, you know, not letting it die by just running into a lineman's back or some shit. And then just, you know what I'm saying? They even mentioned it on that play. Actually, I think they did. That they're like, a lot of times you just see, you know, the running back just run into his own lineman's back and just get stuffed on that sort of play. But Pollard, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, Pollard don't do that like Zeke, bro. Like, nah, Pollard is another monster, but he I don't know if he can handle 19, 20 runs a game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he could handle all that a game. I don't know. Maybe 15 touches a game. 15 rushes a game. Yeah, but anything more than that, you know what I'm saying? It's iffy with him, bro. It's just iffy. He's a little guy. You know what I'm saying? To running back standards. You know what I'm saying? So, you know. What a play, though. What a play. He broke that. And then defense. This is now the fourth quarter. Micah closes in for his 10th sack of the season. That closing speed, though. Even Troy Aikman said it. His closing speed is just on... He's fast for any position, is what Aikman said. And that is 100%, 151, 200% spot on, bro. Micah is fast for any position on the field. He's one of the fastest guys on our team, bro. And this dude is, I don't know his measurements, but he's what, like 6'2", 6, whatever he is. I would say, 250, 260. You know what I'm saying? And he can run like that? That's just insane, bro. Like, I don't know if y'all understand how crazy that is, but it's like Aikman said, all Taysom had was one time to try to get rid of it. If that doesn't work, you're dead. When it comes to Parsons closing in, when it comes to Micah closing in on you, you're dead, bro. You're dead in the water, bro. I'm sorry. You're not going to be able to do nothing, bro. This guy closes in on you like a damn corner, but he's not a corner. He's a big ass motherfucker that's gonna knock your head off, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's twice the size of you, running like a corner for Taysom Hill, on Taysom Hill's perspective. Bro, like, that is scary. That is scary. So Taysom just eats that ball. and yeah, that was on 3rd and 2, by the way. So that's a big stop by Micah, let alone a 13-yard loss. If it was anywhere near, if it was, let's just say 4th and 2, because it was just an incomplete pass, they go for it and maybe they get it. You know what I'm saying? Late in the game, and pretty sure they would have went for it because they were losing at that point, 20-10. So pretty sure it's the fourth quarter. Pretty sure they would have went for it in that situation, but they lost 13 yards on that play thanks to Micah. So it was a punt, and we get the ball back. Now we're on offense. 3rd down. Defense gets. Oh yeah. That's the one that the defense got a hand to the face on Dak. Just smacked him in the face while he was throwing the ball, while he was letting go of the ball. So that's what caused the interception by Dak. I didn't see nothing there though as far as the throw that Dak made. But then again, he got hit in the face, so you never know where he was trying to aim that ball at. You know what I'm saying? He just threw it right to the defender when he got hit on the face. But he couldn't help that. I mean, what can you do if you get hit in the face while you're throwing the ball, bro? I can't say that enough. Like, it's just not gonna happen for you. It's just not. It's you have to have like a lucky rabbit's foot or something in, you know what I'm saying, in your pocket. I don't know. That just not. It's not gonna turn out good for you if you get hit in the face while you're throwing. So that gets the pick. They missed that. 7:19 left in the game, in the ball game. Now we go to defense. After big 1st down on 3rd by Saints. Lewis gets hand on ball on blitz. KZ intercepts it. Yeah. So after a big 1st down play that they had, on a 3rd down is what I said. Is what I meant to say. So they had a 3rd down that they converted. It was a big play late in the game to keep them kind of going and try to get a score to get right back in the game, right? And what happens is Lewis gets the hand on the ball on the blitz. Jordan Lewis, I guess he blitzed off the edge there, and he got the hand on the ball. Next thing you know, KZ intercepts it. So now KZ gets a pick too, and we get the ball back to try to ice the game. So we're trying to run out the clock, right? This is where I'm saying Kellen Moore was just, I don't know what he was doing today. No, I don't say that too often. I think this is the 2nd game I've said that in so far this season. What do you call it? He runs on 1st down. It becomes 2nd and 5. And then we just throw it twice in a row. We're trying to run the clock. There's 6 minutes left. We're trying to run the clock as much as we can in case we don't do nothing in the possession. So you want to run it on 1st and 2nd down, then 3rd down, leave it up to debate. You know what you should do on 3rd down. You could either run the ball, try to get a little run and still wind the clock, or you can throw on 3rd down, try to get the 1st down, and if you don't get the 1st down, the clock stops. Okay, but you already wasted the time of the 80 seconds of the first 2, or a little more than 80, about 85 seconds or 90 seconds on the first 2 plays. But in this case, you only wasted 1 minute and 4 seconds in the drive because you chose to throw after the run on both downs. So now you only wasted 1 minute and 4 seconds as opposed to 2 minutes or something. You know what I'm saying? Another minute that can go off the clock if you just run the ball. So Bad decision making by Kellen Moore on that play, on those plays, on those yeah. So defense now. Diggs gets his ninth INT. Um, he was on the opposite side that he normally plays on. Surprise, you know what I'm saying? It's like he was like, all right, man, I'm gonna pick on Brown on this play. I'm gonna pick on Brown, but oh shit, that's Diggs. You know what I'm saying? Like that's who it was. It wasn't surprise, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't Lewis or Brown. It was Diggs. They switched him to that side. I don't know how long he was on that side for, but I like that they did that because I was thinking last week, why didn't we do that last week? You know what I'm saying? I was thinking that last week. Why don't we move Diggs to this side and see what? Because their plays are obviously being designed to the right side, right? Because that's the opposite side that Diggs normally plays on. And they weren't picking on Diggs last week in Thanksgiving. They weren't picking on Diggs. They were picking on Brown all night. So how hard would it be to just move your corner that's usually on the left side of our screen, usually on the left side, right side of the defense, move him to the other side? How hard would that be for a defensive? It won't make much of a difference. Like, you're a corner. You know all the corner positions if you're... Sorry about that. You're a corner. You know all the corner positions if you're a corner, especially the outsides of each side. You know what I'm saying? Playing slot is a little different. Okay? But you're on the outside of both sides. I'm pretty sure it doesn't take much effort to move Diggs to the other side last week. Okay? And try to get some stops. Okay? Try to make them run. Try to make them throw to the other side to see if, maybe he's right-handed. Maybe he has a little harder time throwing to the left side. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to just all day to Brown. I don't know. Just try something different. We didn't do that last week, but we did this week. And look what happens. They throw right to Diggs. Or not right to Diggs, because Diggs made an... He has just them adjustments that he makes when the ball's in the air. You know what I'm saying? That's just natural to him. He's a wide receiver skill set. You know what I'm saying? Once the ball's in the air, he's a wide receiver, bro. So he's that much more dangerous than just your average corner. If that's Brown on that side, maybe he doesn't get the pick. Maybe he just bats it down because he's not expecting the ball. Maybe he can't adjust to it well. What have you? Maybe he doesn't have the hands like Diggs. Of course, nobody has hands like Diggs. But, he doesn't have the hands like Diggs, so he drops it. But this is what happens when you just think outside the box. Yeah, Diggs is always on this side, but what happens if we move him for this side on the play? Interceptions happen, bro. Let's try to do that more often. That was very smart, and I'm surprised that they actually did it because I was thinking it last week. No lie, I was. So now we do that. We get our pick, and hey, we get stopped on offense again. I think we did try running it a couple times this time. By the way, the Diggs interception was 4:42 left in the ball game. We did try to run it a couple times on this offensive possession. But they did get the ball back with about 3 minutes left. So we did run out a little more time this time around. It was about 1 minute and 40 seconds that we ran off this time instead of just a minute. You know what I'm saying? And good thing because, they did have an explosive play at the end, towards the end, that led to them getting them getting a late touchdown, but on the long play. Imagine that would have happened if we hadn't done this sweet play right here that I'm about to talk about. Watkins, number 91, gets the pick six. What a nice play. What a key play. And I just wrote down Quinn has the juice. That's when I said it. I know I said it earlier in this podcast, but that's when I wrote it down. I was like, Quinn just has the juice this game, bro. He just has the juice. Quinn, our defensive coach and our head coach for this game. Yeah, man, he just had the juice in this game. All right. So shout out to our defensive coach, Dan Quinn. Okay. Shout out to him. You know what I'm saying? He had the juice this game and he kept us in the ball game. of course, our talent as well, but the play calls mean a lot on defense too, guys. So he just has them formations that he puts guys in position for success. You know what I'm saying? Not every defensive coach has that skill. You know, Diggs isn't the best cover guy, but Quinn knows that he excels in a situation where he has the ability to play the ball. So Quinn puts him in the position to be able to have that positioning so that he could play the ball in the air and stuff like that. It's little things like that that certain defensive coaches do that make them different from the other guys. You know what I'm saying? Just a regular defensive guy, coach. You know, won't scheme as well. You know what I'm saying? But you know, Quinn, at least you could say he has the schemes. You know what I'm saying? That puts his best guys in position. And you know, of course, we have Parsons moving all around. We have our rotation defensive line coming in and out. Us switching even Gregory and Parsons sometimes a couple weeks ago. Switching Gregory and Parsons. Then Gregory got hurt. And then you switch Parsons with Armstrong every now and then. And this and that, right? We're always moving pieces. It's part of Quinn's scheme. You know what I'm saying? So it's just very nice to see that. Curse excels when he's near the line of scrimmage. So what does Quinn do? He lines him up a lot as kind of like a blitzing linebacker sorts on running downs. When he has a feeling that the opposing team is going to run on us, he puts Curse close to the line of scrimmage. Close. Curse got a TFL this game. Tackle for loss, bro. He had a tackle for loss on a very nice run stop. Things like that, guys, is like that's what makes a very good to great defensive coach when he just understands the guys that he has. And of course, I think he's familiar with Curse. I think he had him before. If I'm not mistaken, I think he had him in Atlanta. As far as Curse goes, but I could be wrong about that. Maybe it was KZ or something. I know he brought someone from Atlanta, but the point is that Curse, you know, he knows where he excels and he puts him in that position. You know what I'm saying? So he gets a lot of TFLs. Curse does, especially for a safety. But Quinn just knows how to line his guys up and just put them in you know, in position for success. And he did it all this whole game. And we saw it. And so Watkins gets the pick six to put us up 27-10 with 2:52 left in the ball game. So there's still time left. And Quinn makes just a big play that you're just not expecting. You know what I'm saying? You expect that from Diggs. Pick six to win the game, you know, like he almost had weeks back. You know, but we ended up, you know, scoring again. I think that was a Minnesota game, right? It was a Minnesota game. And then we, of course, got the game-winning touchdown, which saved Diggs from being burnt after he did that pick six and whatnot, right? But you don't expect that from Watkins, you know? You don't expect that from Watkins, but hey, Watkins got a pick six. Very nice, very nice. And now on defense, we have 4 takeaways. With 2:32 left, what's his name? Number 11, D Harris gets a 70-yard play. Diggs was the last line of defense. I don't think he caught the ball on Diggs, but Diggs was the last line of defense, much like a safety. In this situation, when everyone was all scrambling around because this dude was cutting through people, Diggs is the last line of defense. And he just comes and tries to dive and punch the ball out. Like, what is that, bro? Like, I understand obviously we know what he's trying to do there. We know what he's trying to do there. But, really? You know, like, nah, man, you got to make the tackle, Diggs. You got to trip him or some shit. You're the last line of defense. Like, in your head, you already know, but you're trying to make the spectacular play. I know you're aware that you're the last line of defense, but you're trying to make the spectacular play that's going to just, oh, wow, he punched the ball out. What a big play, which would have been an amazing play. I'm not knocking it. But, bro, if you don't, that's what you're risking. Much like going for it on fourth down, it's a risk. If he would, you know what I'm saying? I hate that, bro. Just make the tackle. Just make the tackle, bro. Just make the damn tackle. Get him down on the ground, and you live to fight another day. And it's not a 27 to 17. It's 27 to 10, and they're still trying to score in the last 2 minutes. You know, and that most likely ain't gonna happen. We're gonna get a turnover, either if it's an interception or something. But poor tackling all around. By the way, it wasn't just Diggs, but I'm just saying. I think he got away from, was it Lewis first? Lewis had that little, I don't know what that was. You know what I'm saying? He didn't get him down on the ground, and none of us got him. None of us got him down on the ground. But that was a big 70-yard play. Diggs was the last night in defense. I don't know what he was. Yeah. And that was a second down. That was a second down play. So now 2:32 left in the ball game. 27 to 17 after that, and we get the ball on the onside kick, recovered by our linebacker with the good hair. He has really nice hair. Competition with Polamalu right there, with Troy Polamalu, who number 43, who the great Troy Polamalu, who played for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Competition right there. I forgot his last name, but is it number 53, guys? Help me out in the comments. 58, 53. I forgot his number, but he recovers the onside kick, ends the game. We get 2 minutes and a half left. Zeke ended the game essentially. He got the last first down of the game, going into the 2-minute warning. Then we just kneeled the ball from there. Game over. Very nice. Sealing that game on a just horrible effort by the offense today. Not all horrible. Okay. Obviously, we had a couple good plays there. Great highlights. Just not a whole game put together by the offense today. Okay? Just not a whole game. It just wasn't even close to a whole game for the offense. They only scored 20 points, guys. Keep that in mind. 20 points. 20. I'm not good at math. Let me just start by saying that. But I think that equals to 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Am I tripping, bro? 14. I'm tired too. Yeah, 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals. So you had the touchdown by Pollard, and then you had the touchdown by Gallup. So yeah, 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals, guys. That was our offense today against the Aints, basically. Okay, like not great, but hey, we pull off the win. Let's be happy. We won. 8-4. 8-4. That's it. That's all. So now let's get into the player stats, okay? Let's hurry up and go through that. I'm trying to end this video before 1:20. Every time I give myself a time marker, I never reach it. But let's try. All right. Dak Prescott did pretty good. 26 of 40. Only 14 incompletions. 238 yards passing. A lot of points left on the field. A lot of plays left on the field. 1 interception and 1 touchdown. 1 touchdown and 1 interception for Dak. Zeke, 13 rushes for 45 yards, 3.5 a carry. That's just not going to cut it. Zeke, just not going to cut it. It's not bad. It's not horrible. But 3.5, you could do better. I mean, it's Zeke. You're Zeke, bro. You're Zeke. You need to eat. Pollard, 7 carries for 71 yards. That is amazing, but he did have that one big rush. So 10.1 a carry for Pollard, and 1 touchdown. Yeah. Guy's a beast. Lamb, CD Ram, 7 catches for 89 yards, 12.7 a catch for CD. Coop, 2 catches for 41 yards, 20.5 a catch. Of course, he had that one long. Oh, that one long 41. So on the other, it wasn't okay. Yeah, I see what I did there. So yeah, he had that one play for 41 yards. So he had 2 catches for 41 yards. So that means that the other catch wasn't a gain. And I don't really remember that. Maybe it was on the first possession that I missed. I don't know, but I don't remember his other catch. But yeah, he had 41 yards with 2 catches. That's good. That one catch was crazy. Crazy nice. And then that drive just total Coop with the 41 yard catch. Then it's Lamb with the 33 yard catch. Then it's Gallup with that toe tap. It's just amazing, bro. Just awesome drive on that drive. Gallup, 5 catches for 36 yards, 7.2 a catch, 1 touchdown. But I wrote him down because he just had 2 just beautiful catches, bro. Just highlights, bro. Just highlights, just highlights. And we had Curse, Diggs, Watkins, Casey, and Watkins with 1 interception each. And of course, Watkins with the pick 6. Micah and Keanu had 1 sack each. Keanu Neal, of course. This is week 13, guys, heading into week 14, by the way. Okay? In case you didn't know, now you know. Their stats, as far as their player stats goes, the Saints, or the Aints in this game. Taysom Hill, 19 of 41 for 264 yards. That is, that's way worse than Dak. I was going to say it's pretty close to Dak, but Dak had 7 more completions. And 1 less throw. So, Taysom Hill, 19 of 41 for 264 yards, but how many yards did Dak throw for? 238. So Taysom did have, more yards. But he did have that one long one. Whatever. 264 yards for Taysom Hill. 2 touchdowns and 4 picks for Taysom Hill. Okay, they're missing Drew Brees. I'll tell you that much. Taysom Hill rushed for 11 carries, 11 times, 101 yards, 9.2 a rush. So he can run. That's for damn sure, and we've been on that, of course. But that's not gonna win them the game. It got them a lot of momentum. I kept them in the game. That momentum his running momentum kept them in the game, because that was just like, damn, he did that. Damn, he did that. And they just stay motivated, stay in the game. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, so you go to Ingram now. Only had 10 carries for 28 yards, 2.8 carry. And we had number 11, the receiver, D. Harris. 4 catches for 96 yards. Of course, he had that one highlight. That was a straight up highlight, guys. Like, it went against us, but it was a damn highlight, bro. That was a nice run by this little dude, which is really quick, by the way. 24 average a catch and 1 touchdown for D. Harris. Number 26, P.J. Williams. I believe he's a defensive back. Had 1 sack. And Lattimore, number 23, M. Lattimore, had 1 pick, which was the one where that guy hit in the face. So, Merry Christmas. I don't know. That's a free pick right there. So, yes, let me get into, I forgot to do the game balls before the player stats. Let me get into the game balls, okay? game balls this game go to? On offense, we got Tony Pollard, who had a beautiful 58-yard run that looked like it was going nowhere. Then he just hits it. And the reason why I gave these two players, the next one I'm going to mention and this one, Tony Pollard, the game balls was because they had just key plays and key moments. Those were huge, guys. Huger than y'all know. So Pollard had a 58-yard run. We were only winning 13-10 at the time. Okay? It was only 13-10. If he doesn't have that big run, we struggle to get to the end zone. Maybe we throw a pick. Maybe something happens. Maybe we kick a field goal. It's 16-10 instead of 20-10. And we're up by 2 scores. Thanks to that run. Now, it is now 20-10, right? They're on defense. They can get back in the game with the score. They can get back in the game with a score. 20-10. But what happens on that drive? Watkins, number 91, gets a pick 6. That is the defensive player of the game today. Game ball to him on defense. So we got Tony Pollard, and I forgot Watkins' first name, but he is number 91, and his name is Watkins. His last name is Watkins. His jersey name is Watkins. He has that pick 6 when we're only up 20-10. They could have went and scored either a field goal or a touchdown and gotten right back within 1 score, guys. Huge play by Watkins at the exact right time, and that gets him the game ball. But of course, you want to mention Diggs getting his 9th interception of the year. Of course, you got to mention that, bro. And by the way, he had like 3 pass breakups, 4 pass breakups this game. You know what I'm saying? He was all over the field. He was playing today. What do you call it? And then you want to mention Parsons getting the pressure on every damn play. Come on now, Parsons. Like, come on. You're too much, bro. You're only a rookie. You know, he is only a rookie, guys. Michael Parsons is only a rookie. He's a baby, bro. Oh, and just imagine what that's going to become in the next 5 years, bro. Diggs, also, just that tandem alone. We can start like a little Bill Belichick type thing. You know what I'm saying? I said it earlier in the year too. We could start like a Bill Belichick type thing where you go to like, where it's like built like, you have a couple key players who you always sign, but you always just build around them every year. And you keep that one quarterback, Tom Brady. In this case, it would be Dak Prescott. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you keep a couple key guys around him too on offense, but then you also intertwine that with other pieces here and there. This and that, right? That's how this team can be built, guys. But it's a great, bright future for us. We got a lot of guys on 1-year contracts, mind you. So let's get it done this year, and then let's see what we can build next year as well, on 1-year contracts or what have you next year. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're in this year. We're 8-4. We're bursting towards the playoffs, bursting towards a divisional clinch, championship, first round bye possibly. You know, especially with the other top teams that are losing in the NFC. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of things are just happening, bro. And we're in good shape. Let me tell you that. We're in good shape. Better than the haters think. Better than some of us Cowboys fans think. Okay? We're in good shape. People keep losing that are not supposed to lose. The Packers. The Chiefs, you know. The Seahawks, you know. But then you got like the top teams that were supposed to be top. The Bills. Like I said, the Packers. You have the who else was supposed to be on the top and was playing really good at the beginning of the year. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting losses now. The Bucs, you know what I'm saying? You have a couple other teams that I can't think of of right off the top of my head, another reason is because I haven't been watching the NFL this year. I've been only watching our Cowboys because the NFL is getting on my nerves with all this controlling players and telling them to stand, and you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. I don't like that. So I'm done with the NFL. Okay? I'm sticking to our Cowboys all day, every day. I don't care about any other games, guys. I haven't watched the full game of any other team this year. And I used to catch Monday nights, Sunday nights. I used to catch all Thursday nights. I used to catch the primetime games, and as well Sundays I would flip the channel when the Cowboys weren't on at 12. I would be watching something at 12 and waiting for the Cowboy game at 3, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But now I don't do that, bro. I don't watch the NFL like that. It's all about the Cowboys, baby. That's all that matters. Okay? I ain't gonna help if I watch other teams. I'm not gonna. What am I gonna do? Scout them and give a scouting report to the Dallas Cowboys? I can't do that because I don't work for them. But if I did, then I would. But it doesn't work that way. But very, very happy with our 8-4 record. It could be better, but let's just not forget, like last year, it could be worse. Okay, we're 4 games above 500. We got 8 wins. We're 2 away from getting double-digit wins. I predicted before the season that we would go 10-7 at worst. Okay. But I felt that we could get at even 12 wins. It could be how many games do we have left? It could be just a little bit more than that. I forgot how many games we have left. I don't think. It could be a little more than that. It could be, but we are gonna get to 10 wins, guys. Trust me when I say that we're gonna get to 10 wins. It's gonna be 10-7 at least. Okay. For all those haters that are talking and running their mouth, it doesn't matter. Okay. But I'm pretty sure our record, when it's all said and done this year, is gonna be 11-6. 11-6, I would say. That's my early prediction right now. You know what I'm saying? But before the season, I said 10-7. So that's the least, of course. But we're not getting any lower than 10. We're not gonna go 9-8. We're not gonna. You know what I'm saying? If I'm doing the math wrong, I'm tired. So now let's get into our next week's opponent, and then we'll do the game stats, the team stats of this game, and then we'll be off into next week. Okay. Or should I do? Let me do the team stats first. Okay. No, let me do our opponent, and that way we could just end on the team stats. Talking about our game. So we had the Washington football team, formerly known, you know what I'm saying, as the other name. Washington football team beat the Carolina Panthers this week 27-21. So they are now 4-6. The Carolina Panthers go to 5-6. So they could have been 6-5. But instead, they're 5-6. All right, so they lose to the Washington football team. You got Heineke. I wouldn't say a fan of Heineke. He reminds me a lot of Tony Romo. I'm not going to lie. But a cleaner version of Tony Romo. Tony Romo was a little messy with the ball every now and then. But then again, Heineke does have McLaurin, bro. When did Romo have a weapon like that? Never. Beasley was the closest. Williams maybe, but come on, no, bro. He never had a weapon like that. Maybe in the Terry Glenn days, maybe, but he had him for like his last year in the league or whatever. You know what I mean? But that's early in his career as well. So it's like early in Romo's career, late in Glenn's career. But bro, man, Heineke, 16 of 22 for 206 yards, and 3 touchdowns for Heineke in that game, and got them a win. He's a pretty special quarterback. I'm not gonna lie. He is in our division. I would say it's Dak, Heineke, um, what's his name? Damn it, from the Eagles. Someone help me. Someone help me. Fields, right? Is it Fields? And then Heineke, Fields, and then what's that guy's name? He's definitely last. The Giants quarterback. He's definitely last. Number 8. Yeah, definitely. But I would put Heineke second. I would put him above Fields if it's Fields. If that's not the guy for the Bears, I get him confused. I guess because they're both number 1. But you know what I mean. The Eagles quarterback. Okay. His name don't matter anyways. But anyways, Heineke. Yeah, 16 of 22, 206 yards, 3 touchdowns. You got number 24 Gibson, the running back, bro. 19 rushes for 95 yards. 5 yards a carry. Then you had McKissick. They got a little two-headed beast over there. McKissick is a pretty quick running back. Shifty. 7 carries for 46 yards. 6.6 a carry for him. So he did better average than Gibson, and Gibson had himself a good game, almost a 100-yard game. McLaurin had 5 catches for 103 yards, 20.6 a catch, and 1 touchdown for McLaurin. So they got weapons over there in Washington. You know what I'm saying? Over there in Washington. And we play them at Washington this coming week. December the 12th, guys. Be there or be square. At noon, 12 p.m. All right. That does it for our next week's opponent. Now we are going into the team stats for this game. All right, let's wrap this up. And once again, I didn't meet like I said, definitely failed on that 1 minute and 20 second, 1 hour and 20 minutes mark that I had. Anyways, no matter. If y'all are still watching, by the way, like, comment, subscribe. All right. I know I'm getting views, but y'all gotta like, comment, subscribe, guys. Y'all gotta help me out here. You know what I'm saying? I want to build my fan base, and I know y'all like watching because y'all I'm getting a few views per video. All right, so them views ain't coming out of nowhere. So let's go to the team stats. Cowboys. We had 377 total yards. The Saints had 405. So they did a little better there. Passing yards, we had 231. They had 252. They did a little better there. Yeah. So rushing yards, they beat us in that too. 146 yards for us, 153 for them. Excuse me. Yards per play, we had 5.8. They had 5.9. Let's see where things change, guys. Let's see where things change. That's why it's fun to look at the team stats. You know what I'm saying? First downs, we had 17. They had 17. All right. Let's see where it goes. Third down efficiency, we did horrible, guys. We were 2 of 13 on third downs. I mean, I didn't notice that particularly, but of course, we had a horrible game on offense. So anytime you have a horrible game on offense, it's most likely you have a bad third down efficiency. That's just the way it crumbles, the way the cookie crumbles. All right. Third down efficiency for them, 5 of 14. So they were bad too. But we were worse. We were worse, definitely. Fourth down efficiency, we were 0 of 1. We should be 0 of 0 unless something happens in the fourth quarter that we need to get back in the ball game or end the ball game. Okay, we should be 0 of 0 every game on fourth down efficiency. I don't want to see any more fourth down attempts in the first quarter, in the first half, in the third quarter. I don't want to see that, bro. Fourth down efficiency, they were 1 for 1. Total plays, we had 65. They had 69. Once again, it is close. Let's see where it changes. There's something that's got to give around here. Total play, yeah, total. I just said that. What the fuck? I just read that twice. Sacks allowed. We allowed 1. They allowed 2. Punts. We had 7. They had 6. Holy crap! When is it gonna change, bro? Penalty yards. We had 5 for 35 yards. They had 7 penalties. By the way, 5 for 35 yards. That is way better than last week when we had 14 penalties for 200 yards. It seems. Penalties. They had 7 for 59 yards. 7 penalties for 59 yards. So they had, okay, they did worse there, definitely. Fumbles lost, 0 and 0. None of us lost a fumble. And here's where it changes. This is the only category that, what did I say? The defense won us the game. Interceptions thrown, we threw 1, they threw 4. Time of possession, 28 minutes and 6 seconds for us. Them, 31 minutes and 54 seconds. I rest my case. The defense won us the game. All of the stats, they beat us in all of the stats. Every category, bro. Like, we're right there with them. If not, they beat us. You know what I'm saying? In every category except for interceptions thrown, we had 4, and that's what won us the game. It wasn't the offense in this situation. Our offense did horrible, especially on third down efficiency. We just did so horrible, man. 2 of 13, that's unacceptable. So let's go ahead and correct that. Going into the Washington game, it's in Washington. Yeah, they're not that great of a football team overall, but they will beat the shit out of us if we bring a game to them like this. If we bring a game like this to them, they will beat the shit out of us. Trust me, bro. It's Washington. They don't like us. Okay? They're going to look to just whoop us, bro. They know we're getting talked about. They know it. We know it. So we better step up. All right? We better step up going into this Washington game. If not, we're going to get our ass kicked. I guarantee you. If we don't bring our game, guys, we'll lose about like 31-14. Okay? I'm letting y'all know. Mark this down. But if we bring our game, we can beat them. Because they're going to put up a fight, guys. They're not just going to lay down and take it. They're just not. It's the Washington Redskins. They don't like us. They're pretty good when it comes to their offense. I don't know where they're lacking at because like I said, I haven't been watching the NFL. But, if we bring this game to them, they're going to beat us, bro. I'm telling you right now. We gotta be the alpha, okay? We gotta be the alpha, okay, in this game. If we're anywhere close, they're going to beat us, okay? We're not going to win like that. We're going to need to bring our game, our real game, our actual game, and to win that game. Trust me, okay? Let's just not be sloppy over there in Washington. Let's not get picks. Let's not get touchy Anthony Brown. Let's switch Diggs and Anthony Brown every now and then to throw them off. They're not always going to be able to know where the guys are, because what if we switch Diggs and the play was going to that side? Now they got to maybe call an audible or something. We're going to interrupt a lot of stuff if we just switch Diggs' sides. I should have just said it last week because I was thinking it. I don't know if I said I don't know if I said it. Maybe I did say it, but I don't remember saying it. But anyways, we need to do something about playing good on offense and defense. Okay? Let's try to get that done. Okay? Other than that, if we don't do it, I believe we will lose this game, guys. See? Okay? So we got to bring our A game. And we'll win hands down. Okay? So let's do that. Let's go with that option. That has been my time for this week. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Definitely subscribe. You don't necessarily have to like it. I just want more subscribers. I want to build right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want more people watching me. So if you have a platform, post it on your platform. Tell people to subscribe to me. I would appreciate that. It will come back to you. Trust me, tenfold. Trust me. Okay, good karma. Positive karma is good karma. It comes back to you, bro. Anyways, that has been my time. My name is Like. I got 3 things left to say. All right. Y'all already know. We them boys. How about them Cowboys? And you are rocking with America's team. See you my next video. Definitely see you in next week's reaction. Peace, guys. Peace.